Hey Dreamers, this is Jade, and I am back to do my first movie journal entry. As you guys know, I've decided to separate movies and TV, so this will be my movie journal. I went to see Knives Out back in January. I wanted to see it in December, however, life got in the way. I knew that I wanted to use a piece of pattern paper as a background for the poster, but I also wanted to find a way to add my ticket to the same page. And one of the movie theaters I go to, the tickets are larger than normal. So trying to figure that out, it's like, what am I gonna do with this? And as I've told you guys before, sometimes when that happens and I'm stumped, I'll just stick what I want down on the page and look at it until something comes to me. And so that's what I did. And finally, the voice came to me and said, "Pocket," and I was like, "Yes, brilliant." So I turned the piece of pattern paper, which is from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, into a pocket, and I was able to stick that large ticket plus the receipt in the back of that. And then, of course, you guys know I like to do a preliminary placement of the rest of the pictures that I fussy cut out, which features scenes from the movie and the cast. So, yeah, Knives Out, interesting film. I loved it. It was a mystery kind of who done it type of film. Usually, these type of movies or TV shows, I can kind of figure out who did it beforehand, which sometimes takes the steam or the momentum out of the show for me. But I'm happy to say I did not guess in this movie at all, and I was completely surprised with hopefully the rest of the audience. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It had bits of sarcasm, and the cast was spectacular. So you have Harlan, um, what is Drysdale, and he is basically the patriarch of this family, and he is a prolific author, and he just wrote a bevy of novels that have become a success. And so his family basically lives off of his money, fame, and success. And of course, they're looking to inherit when he passes away. And they're at a family function. I think it's actually Harlan's like birthday or something like that. And he dies under mysterious circumstances. Somebody hires a detective, played by Daniel Craig, Mr. Detective Benoit, and he kind of seems like a bumbling idiot at times. However, he ends up getting the job done. And so, yeah, Harlan is taken care of by the character Marta, that is his nurse. I like Marta. The girl who played Marta, Anna de Armas, I think her name is. She was excellent. Um, I loved her character, and I liked that she was so caring with Harlan. Like, they were actually genuine friends. She liked to take care of him. She would spend time with him, play games with him. She was probably closer to him than much of his family. And then you have, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis. She is just phenomenal, and she is the matriarch of the family, considering that she is the oldest daughter. Harlan does not have a wife, so she's kind of the head woman honcho of the family. And I mean, really, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. That's really all I have to say. She was phenomenal in the film, and of course, I love me some Chris Evans. I mean, Captain America, who doesn't? But what I love about Chris Evans is that he is not a one note actor. Like, he can play it all, and he does a good job with it. I remember first seeing him in that movie, The Losers, that came out a long time ago. It had Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Idris Elba. Um, Lovely. I love that movie. He played a complete fool, a smart fool, but a fool, and he was hilarious in that. So, yeah, I appreciated his character in this movie as well. I think he did a wonderful job, along with the rest of I mean, the whole cast really did a good job. I can't remember the girl's like actual name, but the girl who played in who actually ended up committing suicide in 13 Reasons Why, she played in it as one of the characters. So yeah, it was a wonderful cast. The way they put it together was great. It could be slow a little bit in areas, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the film. I think you guys would too if you watched it. So, as usual, I just kind of placed the images down and started decorating around it. For some reason, circles was coming to me, so I pulled out a couple of my circle punches and punched out some pieces of patterned paper to decorate and use as backgrounds and things of that nature. Also, since Harlan was a writer, I pulled out like a book sticker, and these were digital downloads actually, and the pin there. And so yeah, I use those stickers as well. And as you guys know, anything that I use that I can link below will be linked in the description box as far as to decorate. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions about anything, definitely leave those below. I really enjoyed this film. You guys should check it out when you get a chance. And if you've seen this, if you watched Knives Out when it came out in the theaters, um, please, I would love to know what you thought about it. So just leave your any comments down below. We can have a discussion about it. I love talking to people about what I'm watching, about what I liked, what I didn't like, blah 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 blah. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for coming to my channel, liking, subscribing, sharing. I'm just gonna leave it here and let the music play for the rest of it. And if you're new here, consider doing the same. Hit the bell icon to get the notifications of when I post. Usually Mondays and Fridays. Every now and again there will be an extra video throughout the week. So that is it, guys. I hope that you are having a lovely, lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.